continues with a refreshing surge. The Suns come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Warriors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. And it's the Wizard in at the 2. You take a look at Phoenix. They did what they needed to do in Game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
Now here's Dunn. The Wizard passes to Durant. Now here's Booker. Dunn outside. Here's the Wizard. He buries it from 3. Well, it didn't take long for MP to establish himself as a special player in the NBA, Grant. You wonder just where he'll end up on the all-time list when it's all said and done.
And really, it's all about time for MP. He's shown he has the skills. He passes the eye test with ease. It's a matter of seeing how long he can stretch his prime to be a dominant force year after year.
The Wizards' shot is off. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Green. The 3. And he can't get that one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
And we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Right side, Booker. Pass to the Wizard. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the Wizard. Outside Booker. Here's the Wizard. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. The Wizards got 6.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Curry passes to Green. And here's Butler, guarded by Durant. Puts up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Pass to the Wizard. Now here's Dunn, guarded by Payton for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Podziemski on the wing. Outside Butler, the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant with it, now guarded by Butler. Durant's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. The kick to Durant. Pass to the Wizard. On the wing, Durant. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards' shot is off. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. Curry passes to Butler. Now here's Payton, defended by Dunn. Second chance shot. And it's Curry getting it to go. Give him 8.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Looney. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Curry, no good. Here's Bull. Still without a bucket. Outside Durant. To the right side. Here's the Wizard. He drops it from range.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And here's Moody. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Curry against Jones. Moody passes to Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Wizard in their last time out against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He scored 53 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Jones feels it out. To the wing, right side. Here's the Wizard. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Moody. Outside Hield. Pass to Looney. Rejected by Bull. Here's the Wizard. Guarded by Hield. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Bull, and it's Booker in for Jones. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him.
Ideally, you're trying not to send Stephen Curry to the line, but this guy creates those situations with his instinct and his ability.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
First one falls for him.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Moody. Here's the Wizard. He's got 16. Outside Butler. Tries to save it. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Phoenix foul. Dunn. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got his second basket.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the Phoenix Suns.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Here's Curry. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the 3. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
To the middle. Pass to the Wizard. Curry with a steal.
Phoenix foul. Number 37. First personal foul. First team foul.
Podziemski with it. He's got 6. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper. Podziemski's got 8 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's the Wizard. 16 points for him. Launches it. Buries it from 3. The Wizards got 19 points.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns lead by 7. Up top, Booker. Inside. Dunn. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside Podziemski. Outside Payton.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul.
A different look for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker.
Tyus Jones.
Here's Butler. Here's Podziemski. No good with a layup.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
To the paint. Durant, so effective inside.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Jones. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched the glass.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Bowl, he's checked in for Plumlee. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Payton. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Butler finds Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Oh, my goodness.
That is incredible.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. Did you see it? Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Podziemski. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Curry's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Durant. Outside Jones. Pass to the Wizard. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Curry. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Curry's got 20.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Here's the Wizard, defended by Podziemski. Jones, the pass to Bowl. Here's the Wizard. Fires it. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he's going for the... Oh, Kuminga! Tops for days!
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
The Wizards' shot is off. Warriors trail by 9. Now Butler. And here's Kuminga for 3. The shot, no good. Here's the Wizard. Green covering. And the Wizard gets it to go. The Wizards got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Healed for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
3-point field goal.
Butler's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Moody, and it's Looney in at the 5. The Wizard passes to O'Neal. Here's the Wizard. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. The Wizards got 29 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Hield. Tight defense on him. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All night. He just won't let up.
Warriors trail by 13. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns dancers.
Checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Beal. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Dunn, the pass to the Wizard. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. That one no good. The Suns lead by 11. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. The Wizards got 35 in the game.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Changes. Green's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Payton is subbed in for Moody.
Jimmy Butler, Gary Payton II.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Curry. He can't get it to go. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Here's the Wizard. And again for 3.
The 3 is coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Outside Booker. Pass to the Wizard. The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Payton attacking. And the Warriors miss again. And here are the Suns. They're on a 17-5 run. Lets the 3 fly. The Wizards' shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And so that's the end of Game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the Wizards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
To the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
And that one misses.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in for Kuminga. Payton comes in for Moody. Podziemski's checked in for Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for Spencer.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Here's the Wizard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski from downtown. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Wizard. Bull up top. To the left wing. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.